Hello, everybody. Can you imagine the news we got today? Well, this week, honestly, about Kendrick Lamar, and then we have the single with Baby Keem and Kendrick. So I'm gonna run down everything. Let's see how fast I can run through everything without having anything get in the way. So Isaiah Rashad, he's still connected to TDE and Top Dog. After Kendrick put out a tweet, which he put out a tweet that it was his last album with TDE. Most respects to TDE and Kendrick for having a good contract. He got out his contract. Not surprised, honestly. It's like his fourth or fifth album. I know a lot of people signed to their fourth or fifth albums. So I was expecting him to get dropped, for him to leave TDE, his last TDE project soon. So apparently he must be locked in a 4-year contract with TDE. Okay, so he put a tweet saying that, and then Isaiah Rashad, not not at Kendrick at all. He cleared it up I believe he cleared it up on a Breakfast Club. I'm not entirely sure. I'll put that interview in the description. He says, clears it up. He says it was about a family matter, which I will not speak on. I'll let him speak on it for himself in the video and the clip that I'll put in the description. He says that it was about that, but he just in the tweet it was something about emotional. This is embarrassing for us. He didn't mean TD. He had something else going on the way that he was dealing with something else. So I'm happy if you're the first time hearing him clear it up. I'm happy to clear it up for you. I'll put the video in the description as I keep saying. But Kendrick is in his own world. We haven't heard from Kendrick in 4 or 5 years. We just heard J. Cole just drop. And so when he drops a song, he's not really active. But I heard he was making his own label with, I think it was PD Lane. I think it was the label. It's a flag in the Baby Keem thing, but I'll get to that later. So that's really all of that about really the TDE, Isaiah Rashad. And if you haven't heard anything from Isaiah Rashad and this is your first time hearing about the person, I'd go listen to his album, The House of the last name escapes me right now. But if I'd go listen to that, I'll put that album in the name at the bottom of that link too. But I think his whole PD Lang thing that he was doing is like how J. Cole made Dreamville, even though it's still attached. Rick Ross made Maybach Musical. Yay, good times. And I think that's the role Kendrick wants to do and keep his impact going on in history because not every rapper goes on and lasts this long. For example, Big Daddy Kane, he lasted good. Rakim, Redman, Hitman, they lasted during that time, but they really didn't leave anything. So Kendrick's like, hey, we're gonna make a label since everybody did it when I did it. When I was coming up, they made a label, so I'm gonna make a label. So I can understand him making that label part in his last album with TDE. Okay. Getting TDE, everything from TDE out of the way. This Baby Keem and Kendrick track. It's a different kind of track for me. We're trying to loot or trying to get better. So I guess that statement is true. I understand that. And then this whole Kendrick thing where he says he's ducked the pandemic, he's ducked a lot of stuff. He's ducked the social act where I don't know if he's saying. So this is where I'm kind of speculating. I don't know. There was this song that No Name made that J. Cole makes known a Buffalo, and I think this is his response to it, saying I dodged the social activists. I think he was talking about No Name when he said that. He's saying I dodged that and I dodged this. And he says don't address Kendrick without saying the GOAT. Well, he said the 4 letters, and I think the 4 letters are GOAT. I think he was saying GOAT. GOAT Kendrick. He says he's a prophet. I like that. I like these bars from him. He says the new flow is coming, so meaning the new album's going to have a different flow, because I believe originally they said it was going to be a rock album, which Kendrick hasn't really done. So this rock album will be a new flow for Kendrick. You can hear it in the song. He says 2021, y'all held a lot of people. In 2021, he's going to hold nobody. And he says, I don't know where he stands on the vaccine mandate. I know a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people do want to. But he says some people need vaccines to live. I don't know if he was trying to promote it or if he was just saying, hey, well, I'm not going to necessarily go that route. But he said he avoided that situation. I think that's what he was leading to. He says, you ain't changed, but I'm still a Gemini. Like, Kanye is always changing. I love Kanye as an artist. I do. But, Ye's always changing. So, that's different from a lot of other people. And Kendrick is just straight to the point. He says, I have my on and off days. Because every Gemini I know, I'm not just trying to, I'm not like the signs kind of person. But he was just saying, because most people, they say that Geminis are really to themselves and just stuff like that, which I guess that's true. He said he never changes. So I guess that's what he was stating when he says, I'm a Gemini, Ye's always changing. But recently, like the past 2 weeks, there's always been like shade thrown at Kanye. So I don't know about that. But this is all the news about Kendrick. So as I said, I like the song. I give it an 8 out of 10. But I do like this new Kendrick flow with the new song, and it brings me back to how To Pimp a Butterfly. Like it gives me that kind of flow, and I like it. So thank you, Kendrick.